Alright, guys, I got some explaining to do. I was over the weekend. I went live on a second channel of mine, a chess channel. It's a Jake Trades at Chess. I forgot to switch it back to the regular account for where I go live on for Jake Trades It. So I went live this morning, and it didn't go live to Jake Trades It. It went to my Jake Trades It Chess account, and so yeah, sorry guys. I was going live though today. I was being consistent. I just messed up with connecting it to the right account. I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen ever again. But just so you guys know what happened, it's kind of frustrating. I wish it would have just went live. We had a 15-minute fair value gap, 1-minute change state of delivery, and I just took profit at the LRLR here. I think it was like a 1.2 to 1, and then that was it for me. I was done. So, yeah, that's essentially what happened, guys. I'm so upset about it. Like, I can't believe that happened because I want you guys to be able to watch that live stream. It's kind of upsetting that you guys won't have that footage to watch it because I think this was a really valuable day to learn from. But whatever. So anyway, we're just going to keep the stream going. It kind of sucks that happened, but that's life. Stuff goes wrong all the time, and it is what it is. So with that in mind, yeah, I will go over everything in the market recap. So even though you won't have the footage to go watch me do the live trade, I will have the market recap. And yeah, I mean, it's just kind of annoying. I'm sorry. I'll try and make sure that doesn't happen ever again. Whenever I'm done with the chess stuff, then I'm going to switch back over to my regular account. But guys, it's just kind of disappointing that happened. It is what it is. I'll try not to let it happen again. But yeah, we did take a really great trade today. And I do think that we are in. So I see us being in this 1 hour order block 5-minute change state delivery model where we had this really good LRLR. Once again, this is like rocket fuel. The market's gonna expand aggressively using this LRLR here. And yeah, so I wasn't late today, guys. I did show up to the stream. It's just I accidentally forgot to switch it back from my other alt account on YouTube. So I was live when I was supposed to be, but anyway, you will be seeing much better consistency from me from now on. I will assure you that. I promise you that. As you've already been seeing, I've been making videos somewhat more consistently, and it's just going to keep getting more and more consistent. So, but yeah, like I said, I think we will be expanding to this second standard deviation, but we'll just have to see, to be honest. I already got my piece of the pie. Took this 1-minute change state delivery with SMT off this 15-minute gap to go take out this LRLR. And yeah, that was just relatively simple, but simple is all you need. So anyway, what I was doing before I realized that I was on the wrong account is I was just basically saying, okay, at this point, we already took our trade. We already took a win. I'm going to switch over to just watching it, right? I'm just watching it. I'm not on my Apex accounts anymore. And I'm just going to clean my room and stuff. So, because I'd rather multitask than do nothing. And no one was typing in chat, so I was just like, okay, well. But that was because I was on the wrong account. So anyway, I'm so sorry guys about that. I'll make sure that doesn't ever happen again. It is kind of annoying that happened, that I went live on the wrong account, but yeah. Another mistake I'm not going to do again. So I'm going to keep cleaning my room, just keep organizing stuff, and I'll cover everything in the market recap, so it'll be okay. Dang, though, that's kind of annoying, though, like, because I feel bad, because I don't know, some people actually do like watching it. I don't know. It It is what it is. You know what? I went live on the wrong account. Whatever. I'll probably just delete that stream from my chess account. I wish I could upload it to my real account, but I don't. That's kind of weird to do that. So, yeah, it is what it is. See how perfectly we respond to that first standard deviation, though? It's pretty crazy. Can't believe I went live on the wrong account, guys. I'm so sorry. But, yeah, I did take the trade. I'll just show you guys the trade I took, so if anyone joins, they can actually see what happened. We had SMT. We sweep out this low. And if you go over here, you can see this was a 15-minute fair value gap right here. So there's 15-minute fair value gap. And then on the 1 minute, we get change state of delivery. And at this point, it is clear to me that the market is ready to go run liquidity because this is a really strong candle close. And so with that, I entered on the close. So 1 minute change state of delivery. And stop loss goes at the end of the bodies. And yeah, I entered on the close. I got 4 micro contracts like this, 4 micros, and I took profit at these equal highs. So there's like 1.3 to 1. And I didn't go break even because I had conviction in that we should at least go to the LRLR. So yeah, that's what I did. So yeah, that was my trade. Unfortunately, like I said, I went live on the wrong account. I forgot to switch it back. So that's on me, but I'll make sure that doesn't happen again. This is kind of dumb. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to keep cleaning my room. You can see that we are expanding up to that second standard deviation, so. And then I'm going to mark this out as LRLR here. Yeah, I'm gonna, try and keep multitasking because there's nothing else going on right now. And I might as well get stuff done, like cleaning my room, because there's no point in not doing that. It is so frustrating, though, that I went live on the wrong account. I can't believe I did that. I was even thinking about it, too. I'm like, what if I forget to switch it back? And I literally did, bruh. That makes me so mad. It's okay. Yeah, today should be a pretty good market recap, actually. It's like pretty much everything that I planned out went down, which is cool. So, I mean, we did map this entire thing out. Could you imagine? We knew that this was gonna probably expand here, and once again, we did say, guys, we did say, remember all the way. I guess it wasn't live on the right account, but I did say when I was live on my other account that we are gonna probably expand to the fourth standard deviation off of this 1 minute change state of delivery, and you can see that's exactly what happened, right? So this LRLR, it's rocket fuel. It's gonna be used to expand us to where we want to go. It's unfortunate because you guys aren't gonna be able to watch that, but you know what? It is what it is. That's fine. And yeah, I'm just making sure that I show up every day for the allotted time window I need to show up, and then I'm done. I show up for the allotted time window, and then I leave. So once we hit 11:10, I'm getting off the charts. Okay. I still think we're expanding up to this. Once again, maybe I should mark this out as a different kind of model here. Probably. I'll mark this out as the model that it's supposed to be, which is 5 minute change state delivery right here. And this isn't even that convincing, but this one is. So this is essentially what I'm looking at, right? And then we had a 1 hour. Actually, you know what? This was a 1 hour fair value gap. That's even better than the 1 hour order block. Yeah. I like using fair value gaps a lot more than order blocks. So then again, we actually didn't even use it. So I guess I'll just mark this out as an order block. So yeah, here you can see it's also pretty obviously accumulation, manipulation, and distribution, right? keep cleaning my room. I honestly just want to hop off the charts. I just want this to be done. 30 more minutes. Yeah, if there is any other trades, we wouldn't take them, but we would acknowledge them. But I don't think there's anything in here. We did kind of call this whole entire model, so that's cool. You know what? We'll even draw out our curves here just for fun. And then so what else did I want to mark out? Oh, this is accumulation. Today was pretty straightforward, if I'm being completely honest. There wasn't any like trickery. There wasn't any overcomplication. It was mostly just, accumulation, manipulation, distribution, exactly as you would expect. So, very straightforward day. Surprised. I feel like we never get days like this. Accumulation, manipulation. But you know what? I am grateful. I'm grateful that it was just relatively straightforward. Wasn't anything too complicated. And sometimes, you wish on days like today you go for higher RR because this is such a straightforward day. But I think that in the long run, just trying to get these base hits is going to be beneficial, even when on days like today you can still feel like, like you should have hit more. It's like, okay, don't be greedy. And so then we have distribution in this window of time here. Alright. Back to cleaning. It's also possible that, maybe we need to, at this point, maybe we need to come back down. Like, who knows? Because we did just take out, we took out our objective, which was previous day's high. So from a liquidity point of view, we kind of ran out of liquidity. We took out previous day's high. That was our objective. So that's a good reason for this reaction here. Was we took out previous day's high, which was like the main objective, right? So the market objective was previous day's high, and we went ahead and we terminated the model at previous day's high. So I don't even know if the model is going to keep going, to be honest. We'll see. It might. We could end up getting an inversion here. And the next macro is coming up. So, could be 2-minute inversion or something. S&P is equal highs. So I think we have SMT with this low. Looks like it. So we can take this 3-minute inversion on demo. I'm not taking any more trades for real. Then again, I'm kind of tired. It's probably fine. It's a good trade. We'll taper it. Forget it. So yeah, it'll be 5 contracts times 13. So 13 times 5 is 65. So if we were to get this, I'd enter 65 just for practice. But then again, I also maybe wouldn't take this for real because we're decently far in premium. So I'm actually changing my mind. I wouldn't take this for real. So if I wouldn't take it for real, I'm not gonna take it on demo. I don't care if it inverses, honestly. So when we hit this red line, I'm getting off, as always. So I think once we get significant confirmation, whether that's an inversion or a really obvious change to delivery, I think we'll come back for these low resistance highs. But once again, like, I'm not trying to jump the gun. I'm not trying to predict. I already took my trade. I'm just kind of marking stuff out. It's also possible that maybe we don't go right over to them, right? Because we did just take our objective, which was previous day's high. So, yeah, maybe we want to come back down to this consolidation. I already took my trade. I'm done. So, yeah, it's honestly possible we are coming down back to this consolidation. I mean, if you measure it out like this, we tap the fourth standard deviation. So, anyway, To be honest, I'm not gonna try and predict. I'm just gonna keep cleaning my room and, you know, keep observing price. I think getting time forward testing is very important, even though, I'm not. Yeah, I'm just watching price, getting time forward testing. So, I mean, if we do get this 2 minute, could be good. I probably wouldn't take this for real though, just because I don't know. It's in premium, I think. So I'm not gonna look at it, but maybe you could take it. But I'm just gonna keep cleaning my room and just essentially just watch price action. The more time you get watching price action, even if you're not actively trading, the better you're gonna get. So yeah, we might get this 2 minute. I honestly don't know what to think about it. It looks okay, but we are in premium. Looks like we will get it. I mean, maybe. Is it worth taking on demo? Honestly, it depends how we close. I'm really just not the type of person to just take trades on demo. If I would not for sure take them for real. I mean, it's also, we're just, like, if I measure this out, I bet you we're in premium still. Yeah. So, I don't know. Not a huge fan of it until I probably wouldn't take it for real, so I'm not gonna take it. I actually, I wouldn't take it, so I'm not gonna take it from demo. Yeah, because it's just concerning that, like, we have this giant consolidation below, and so, like, I don't even know what the drawn liquidity is anymore if we inverse this. Like, it could be higher, and on the long term, like, we're expanding higher, but, like, what if this fails and we go down to this consolidation? Not gonna lie, this looks a lot better. I think you go for it. with break even at this high. It just depends how this closes. What's a 3-minute look like? 3-minute already inversed. So if this 2-minute closes, I'll try this on demo. But once again, I got to get off the charts in 7 minutes, so it's a good chance that I exit the trade early. I mean, almost certainly. But it's just to, see what happens if we inverse this. So let's go ahead and try this. This will be 6 contracts, 6 times 13. What's that? 65, 68, 78. Okay.
Order filled.
Just trying it on demo. We'll see. But once again, if this doesn't hit by the time this red line is hit, I get out early because I don't keep the demo trades going when I'm off the stream. I end the stream. So, yep, we will see whether this hits or not. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I would take this on my real accounts. So that might be a mistake. It just doesn't look obvious that we're ready to go run liquidity. So I just don't know if I would take this on my real accounts. But that's okay, you know what? It's fine. We're just trying it out on demo, we'll see. Alright, break even. Once again, I don't keep the demo trades going once I get off the charts. So 11:10 is demo trade. I'm gonna get off. Now I get we didn't actually have the break even spot, but I'm still going break even because this is essentially the same thing. So yeah, I don't know. It's not. I probably would not have taken this in the real accounts if I'm being honest, just because I don't think it looks obvious enough we're gonna go run liquidity. But yeah. Anyway, we took it anyway, so we'll see. I'm gonna keep cleaning my room. This is something we'll have to. I'm not gonna hurt my brain over this one. I'm just gonna review it in the market recap. We'll figure it out then. So 3 minutes till I get off the charts. Good chance this is a break-even trade. Yeah, so I took a trade way earlier in the morning. So let's go over that real quick while we have. I actually don't like this that much, if I'm being honest. I wouldn't take that on my real accounts. I was just taking that on demo, but now that I'm really looking at it, it's just not obvious we're gonna go run liquidity. So kind of would not. I don't know. I don't know if I would take this on real accounts. I mean, I probably wouldn't. Let's talk about the trade I did take though. So trade I took was we got our Judas swing on market open, and we had this 15-minute fair value gap. I was watching this closely, and we had such good generated liquidity. I knew this was the draw, and this is where I wanted to see the market go. So essentially what I was looking for is either an IPG or flow state back up to go run this, because this is really, really nice generated liquidity. And we got a sweep of this low, and then you can see that this was also SMT. So S&P makes a lower low, or was it? I'm trying to figure out where the SMT is, but I know there is SMT. So NASDAQ makes a higher low, and S&P makes a lower low with this low right here. So there we go. We have SMT, and then, hey, this trade actually could work. If this works, 16 indicators, because I don't want to have to get rid of them and add them. They're not typical indicators. They're just they're price action based indicators. Like this one tells me where equal highs are. This one tells me session highs and lows, and this one tells me previous day's highs, previous day's lows. This one tells me where the midnight open, 9:30 open, 8:30 open are. This is statistical mapping. I like using that sometimes, but I actually don't have access to this anymore, so I should probably delete it. I don't use this, the SMTs. I like having this open to for new day opening gaps, new week opening gaps. And I have one where I have 5 and then one where I have 20. And then I like sometimes, rarely, I'll maybe, if I think it's a really obvious power of 3, I'll have a high time frame candle. This one tells me the macros. This is nice. This one's just nice for as well, power of 3, if I'm trying to visualize it, and I want to compare, or if I want to see previous higher time frame candles, high and low, so like previous 2-hour low or something. This one is my friend's indicator he gave me, where it tells me flow states. And this was Dodgy's IPG indicator that I am going to cancel. So, yeah, a lot of indicators, but I mean, they're price action based. They're not like moving averages and whatever else people use, like RSI and MACD. They're not stuff like that. So, okay, this is it's 11:10. I honestly, I don't keep demo trades open. I don't keep demo trades open when I'm not on the charts, so I'm going to close this demo trade. And honestly, I don't think I would have taken this trade on my real accounts. So let's just close it.
Order filled.
So closing that demo trade, X, and then, yeah, guys. Oh, I was going to show the trade I took. Right. So 15-minute for value gap, SMT, and then 1 minute. So 15-minute for value gap aligns with the 1 minute for change state of delivery. So this shouldn't take too long, and then I'll get off the charts. Aligns with the 1 minute. And I like this 1 minute change state of delivery because when we get it, it's clear to me the market is ready to go run this liquidity. I had conviction in it, so I took this on the close, and I was just targeting like 1.3 or something, and I was just targeting these equal highs, or like 1.2R, and yeah, this was the trade I took. 15-minute for value gap, SMT, 1 minute change state delivery close, and then to go run that LRLR. That's the trade I took. So I like this one a lot. I think this was good. But yeah, I knew we were. Which funded account do you have? I have accounts with Apex. So, but yeah, I took this across my funded accounts. I knew that we were gonna go higher. Obviously, like I knew we were gonna go up and run to the 4th standard deviation. But guess what? I'm just here to make money. I'm here not in the business of being right, but in the business of making money. So even though I knew, yeah, we are probably gonna go run to the 4th standard deviation, because I know how this stuff works. Guess what? I'm not here to catch the big grand slams. I'm here to make money. I've gotten payouts. Yeah, I've gotten payouts. But like I said, like, yeah, I'm not here to be right. I'm not here to overcomplicate. You know, I'm just here to get in and get out. So I don't care if it says a 1.3R. I do my job. I show up and I take the trade. So, yeah, this is the trade. 15-minute fair value gap, 1 minute change state delivery, and I entered on the close because it was clear to me that this close was pretty close to where we would enter on the retest, and it was clear to me that the market is ready to go around liquidity, and the rest was history. So, with that, it is past the time I'm supposed to get off the charts, so I'm going to get off the charts here. I will see you guys for the market recap, and then I'll also make a video, so a short form video later. But it's going to be harder because I don't have as much time to, but I'm still going to try and do it. All right, see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.